Is this a race or is this a race? The best two schools in English rowing, Westminster in pink on the right, Eton College in their traditional light blue on the left. Head-to-head in the national schools, 1 and 2, cigarette paper between them. What's going to happen here? Two institutions racing each other as well. Westminster and Eton, huge tradition, credible results. Nat School's Head and the regatta, and there is going to be no love lost out here. But it looks like Eton are currently leading. Their coach Alex Henchwood was absolutely furious at the national schools. Bit of debris on the course, you could see there. Maybe that's for damage from one of the booms, and the Westminster Cox skillfully avoided that debris. Well done to him for that action in the coxing. He won't be bothered by that. He will be fighting now, coached by Josh Butler. The Westminster crew took the national schools title. They've come here to win the triple, as they did last year. It was St Paul's who did them in the final. Now Eton. Yeah, this is tough, isn't it? We know that Westminster are hungry to get revenge on what happened in the final with St Paul's last year. So this is going to be tough if they can't even make the final. But of course, they're coming up against Eton. We know that Eton have an incredible tradition. They've won it 12 times since the end of the war, which is more than double anyone else who's ever been in this event. So the next highest number has been 5 wins by St Paul's. They've got contact still, though, in Westminster. They have done racing against Molesey Boat Club. They've done battle paddling against Imperial College here in the university event, Westminster, and they've really done a fantastic job. They are the top school in this country at the moment, unless Eton can prove otherwise. Can Westminster, who won the School's Head back in March, who won the national schools just 4 or 5 weeks ago, beat the crew next to them on their right? Can they come through and retain that top slot? They've got 4 of last year's crew who lost in the final. They'll be anxious, and so that agonising defeat last year. They want to be in the final, they want to be winning, and here they are in the semi, and they're down to Eton College. Alex Henchwood has done so well, of course, responsible for Stanley Ludis. He learned to row under Alex Henchwood at Eton. Henchwood then went to Melbourne University, had a spell of coaching there, but he came back to Eton. The headmaster made him come there, made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and he has groomed this fantastic crew. The man with the blonde hair in the middle of the crew, Dave Buick-Copley, has broken all the Ludis's records on the concept tour ergometer. Is he another Olympic star in the making? There he is, you can see the big man with the blonde hair, and a telling year calf. Yeah, I mean, the Westminster look absolutely flat out. Have they got any more gears? I have to say, looking at stern pair, it's hard to feel the Westminster have got more gears, but you know they will just keep on giving. We've already seen St Paul's have gone through. They had a very close race coming through against Melbourne Grammar School earlier. So the winner of this will meet St Paul's, who are the ones who won last year. The moment Eton are still looking to me as if they've got that advantage, and I can't see Westminster finding another gear. They're a bigger, powerful crew, Eton. They were done by Westminster at national schools, but I think it's going to be Eton who do them here. I can see them now. They're about 200, 250 metres from the finish. Westminster have been throwing everything in, but Eton have got the power. They've got that station on the right-hand side of your picture, and Westminster are charging for all their worth, Kath. They are. You can see they're starting to chuck their bodies a bit. It's just they're just not getting the boat speed for it. I mean, I can't see the Westminster can find that gear. They're looking for it. They're throwing everything at it. But Eton have got more power. They look more in control. The bodies are more upright at this point. You cannot fault the effort that is being thrown in for both crews, and that Westminster crew will scrap to the line. Jamie Clark, the Westminster bowman, is dead on his feet. He was putting absolutely everything. They are going to be destroyed. Whoa. That was a massive race for them. The Eton boys were beaten by Westminster at national schools. They turned the verdict around. Delight for the Eton Cox there, George Cousins. He's the only man with any breath. The old Etonian, Matt Pinsent. Passive, that's Josh Butler, the Eton coach in the black coat, and opposite him his rival Alex Henchwood. It's his crew, Eton, that have done the business today. It is, and they will be seeing St Paul's tomorrow.